host and organizer for the STPL today. Not joined by Rapid today, but it's all good. We just saw Red versus Clan Revolution, and now we're going to head into, unfortunately I believe, probably going to be one of the more one-sided matchups. There was actually a walkover in this matchup as well. Just trying to figure out exactly who the walkover went towards, but I should be able to see that fairly soon, I would imagine. Yeah, so I know what the result of the walkover is, but we're going to do that as game 4 rather than game number 2, so we don't ruin anything score-wise. But just have a quick look at how we currently look in Group A. Let's head on over to the overlay. Currently we've got Media at the top of the table. A little bit of a change for them. They were sort of mid-bottom of the table last time, so doing a lot better with some of their new players like Jayun involved.
Frequencies open.
Hi, huge thank you Jayun for the host there. Welcome to his viewers. We're about to move into NaS versus mSj. NaS actually sitting second in the overall leaderboard, so they're going to be looking good to sort of be in contention for those top spots. Now NaS just have to not win a game, and Bull Team, White Clan and FBW will not be able to catch them, but they've got a tall order as they have a lot of strong games coming up. One of their wins though was against White Clan already, so arguably the strongest team in Group A taken down by them. So NaS going to be feeling pretty good about that as they head into week number 3 here, where they're going to be playing against the mid to bottom team mSj, who've not had the best of starts to the STPL so far, but we saw this with Bull Team in round 2, and look at Bull Team now. They're up on the table, doing a lot more, doing a lot better actually. They're 2 for 1. So NaS obviously with the 2 for 0 score. Their Terran, obviously just being Terra, has done pretty well. Protoss has done an insane job for NaS. They've obviously got Dragon. They've also got sorry, not Jedi one, Sugo. They have other Protoss as well, and the names have gone completely out of my head, but it's all good because when we have a quick look at the play, well, this is the wrong screen, but you're going to see that the first game here is going to be eOnZerG versus Darkysh. Now eOnZerG has won his first 2 games. Darkysh unfortunately has lost his first 2. It is going to be a ZBZ, which I feel unfortunately is going to be a little bit one-sided. You know, it's a little bit unfortunate, but Darkysh is certainly going to be trying his best here against one of the best foreign Zergs in the world. But let's quickly have a look at the maps we're going to be seeing. We're going to see Icarus for set 1, Shin Peaks of Baekdu for set 2, set 3 is going to be on Katrina SE, set 4 is not going to be played just because it was a walkover. But set 5, if we make it there, is going to be the ace match on Neo Ground Zero. And just to quickly run through all of the matchups we're going to be seeing. Starting us off, we're going to have a ZBZ between eOnZerG and Darkysh. Then we're going to have a PVZ between Dragon and LamoZerG. That should be kind of cool. Dragon, of course, race-picking Protoss against Zerg. Usually a... No, he's not race-picking Protoss, he is Protoss. He's a Protoss main, he race-picks ZVP. Silly brain. But then we're going to be heading into a PvP between Sugo and Jedi 1. Now there was a walkover for set 4. Let me try that again. I will not release the result of that walkover just yet, just because we'll wait to see if we do get to like 2-1 or something, and then maybe we'll go into the ace match. But either way, so NaS with a very, very strong lineup here. Going to be quite hard for mSj to break through, but mSj certainly have a lot of spirit, and they're going to bring that here into this series. As we head into game number 1, which is going to be on Icarus here. It's going to be a ZBZ, so the map feature's not too important. There's a small ramp going up to your main. That's probably the major thing to point out early game. Obviously there are sort of 12, 6, 3 and 9 o'clock spawns, so going to be seeing possible close air positions, which will give sort of advantage to one player in a ZBZ. Say for example you have a Zerg spawning in the 9 o'clock and a Zerg spawning in the 12 o'clock, the mineral line going to be a lot easier to harass. Same goes to 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. Now, whether or not we're going to be able to see that, we'll see as we get into game number 1 here. It's eOnZerG versus Darkysh, NaS versus mSj. Now, starting us here over in the 6 o'clock position, we're going to have the White Zerg fighting for NaS. It's eOnZerG. And his opponent spawning in the 9 o'clock position, we do have the Brown Zerg fighting for mSj. It's gonna be Darkysh. Now, if you're wondering about his tag, the BSL, the Bombastic Star League, is a tournament run by STPL from, obviously, Poland and from NetWars, so big shout-outs to him. Not only is he a good caster, he's also a good tournament organizer and player, but BSL 5, there is currently a ladder stage going on at the moment, which you can sign up to on the Bombastic Star League website. And you can just play with a BSL 5 tag and you're automatically entered. Obviously, I'm not going to give you all the details. They can all be found on Team Liquid and also on the Bombastic Star League website. But a good sort of, not so much sister tournament, but obviously STPL, one of the bigger team leagues outside of Korea, BWCL being the other one. And BSL 5 there to pick up the slack of individual leagues. BSL 4 was really, really good, so eOnZerG actually came second in BSL number 4, losing to Dandy in the final. So eOnZerG, a very, very strong player. Darkysh is going to go for 12 hatch here. Now, this could be a little bit dangerous. Now, eOnZerG has been known in the past in his games to go 12 hatch in game 1. But that's not what he's going to do here. He's gone into Overpool, into Gas as well for possibly speed, possibly going into Lair. I think more than likely we're going to see speed here though coming in for eOnZerG. I mean, very rarely does he go for one base play, but this could be one of those examples. Maybe looking to do a lot of damage. Now, he is going to go Lair first, but you can see speed comes up immediately after. And by the way, Avi, the reason why I stopped talking before was because I read your chat. And man, that is the first time you've ever complimented me, so thank you very much. It means a lot coming from you, man. The Care Bear of Rev obviously was here to support his team who were playing previously. But we're going to see this quick lair coming in from eOnZerG. The lair should be coming in fairly soon from Darkysh, but he did start mining gas a lot later. Obviously with speed coming in from eOnZerG as well, this could be a little bit dangerous, but eOnZerG still does not know what his opponent's doing. This is going to be the first little look. We did see speed coming in there for Darkysh as well, but eOnZerG is going to see those opponents over there. Unfortunately, scouted in the wrong direction first. Darkysh with a big advantage here, getting that first scout off. And you can tell that eOnZerG is going to build a Spire back here. Now, is that actually in range? Looks like Darkysh is going to go over there and check anyway. So, not going to be able to hide too much from this man. But without really count... I mean, all he can really do is count the drone, see that the lair is so much later than his, and he should know that there is a hatchery up here. Now, we are going to see a sunken. We should see Darkysh put his lings here, create a semi-wall off on the ramp. eOnZerG lings obviously have speed. Good block there by Darkysh. And if he can keep moves like that going, maybe he can beat eOnZerG here. Now, this is going to be a tall order, but I don't want to sort of obviously say anything bad about Darkysh. He's not had the best of games so far, but he's going to be doing a good job here. And eOnZerG forced into going for 2 hatcheries in the main. This is one of those moments where you don't really want to be in. Speed just finishing up for Darkysh, and a really good engagement by Darkysh, actually getting a really good attack there on eOnZerG's lings, and you can see that eOnZerG, despite having more lings early on, is actually going to be behind in lings now. Darkysh doing an insane job. eOnZerG actually sending a drone out here as well. A little bit of a miss rally, and Darkysh is going to go into the main. There's no sunken. Can Darkysh do it? Can he take down eOnZerG? He has the perfect time to do it. He needs to go. He needs to do as much damage as he can. But eOnZerG, you know what, I don't actually know why Darkysh is hanging around here. He's waiting for more lings. There's more lings on the way. eOnZerG has scouted this. But he's trying to go into muteless here to defend against this. But this is just too many lings from Darkysh. Wow. And eOnZerG going to be losing so many drones here. Good block, though, for the Sunken Colony for now. Is going to keep Darkysh back. But Darkysh is continuing to add in on Zerglings. Look at this. eOnZerG trying to hide a ling in the top left and maybe go for some counter damage. But Darkysh is going all in behind this. He knows he's got a good position. A good drone block actually by eOnZerG. Gonna keep him alive for the time being, but the Sunken Colony is gonna go down. The drones trying to drill. They don't save the Sunken, but they kill all the lings. And eOnZerG, despite all odds, is going to take down those lings. And I mean, Darkysh has another 2 lings in, but he doesn't have any defense back home against the Mulists, so Darkysh gonna lose his first Overlord here. More lings are on the way. He's gonna be relying on these lings to get this Evo up, to get the spores up as well. I've seen this before between True Touch and eOnZerG in the past for Clash for Char, for the TL Opens as well. Darkysh with an advantage for now, but the tech advantage does go to eOnZerG. Good engagements with those lings by Darkysh, pushing the lings back from eOnZerG now, actually using his Overlord just to keep the units there as long as possible. The lings jumping back into the mineral line. Good ling positioning by eOnZerG, going to kill those relatively handily, but you can see that eOnZerG is down to just 8 drones overall. We see 6, 7, 8, 9 drones here for Darkysh. So Darkysh's economy is not that much better, but the one thing he has going for him is this is these spore colonies. Another Overlord going to go down, supply blocking Darkysh, which is not a position you want to be in against someone like eOnZerG. But Darkysh's damage is no longer coming in. He's been trickling lings around, but they've not really done too much. And he's going to be relying entirely on this spore colony. Good positioning by this first spore, but eOnZerG should be able to take this out. The spore colonies build so quickly. Good spore colony and sunken positioning by eOnZerG, but you can see Darkysh supply blocked for so long is going to fall foul here to a big ling flood by eOnZerG. Darkysh is not going to have enough to hold on here, I don't think. The ling's diving on top of the sunken colony, and it looks like, despite all odds, eOnZerG is going to take down Darkysh here. There's not really too much Darkysh has in to defend. He's got a Sunken Colony here, but he's not going to be able to drone drill properly against this. The Sunken going to go down fairly soon, and all of the lings, well, all of the drones even, will follow. And eOnZerG with a great comeback there, a great defense, and GG! Darkysh taken down by eOnZerG at the 11th hour. And a great, well-played game by eOnZerG there. Good game, amigo. Obviously, I'm saying that because he used to say sorry, amigo, to me all the time. But a really good job by eOnZerG there. Great work to be able to hold on to that. I thought, for all intents and purposes, he was dead to rights. But eOnZerG proving us all wrong once again. Coming back from the brink of defeat, takes down Darkysh, and gives NaS the 1-0 lead in this series. So we're going to get back after this short intro. See you guys for game number 2, which is going to be Dragon versus eOnZerG.